The Platform is a dark thriller about survival and society's flaws, set in a bizarre prison known as the Pit. Story starts with our main character, Goring, wakes up on level 48 in a strange, concrete cell. His cellmate, Trimagesi, explains the terrifying setup. This prison has countless levels, each stacked vertically. Once a day, a platform of food lowers from the top, level 0, stopping briefly on each floor so prisoners can eat. But there's a catch. The lower your level, the less food remains. By the time it reaches the bottom, there's nothing left. And if anyone tries to hoard food, the cell fills with extreme heat or cold, forcing them to let go. Every month, prisoners are randomly reassigned to a new level. Some months you're lucky, other months you're starving. Trimagesi shares a dark story from his time on level 132, where he had to resort to cannibalism to survive. One day, a woman named Miharu rides the platform down, searching for her child. Goring learns that he chose to enter the prison for 6 months in exchange for a diploma, while Trimagesi is serving a 1-year sentence for a crime. After Goring and Trimagesi become friends, they are reassigned to level 171, a nearly hopeless floor. Desperate, Trimagesi ties Goring up, planning to use his flesh as food. But before things get worse, Miharu arrives, attacks Trimagesi, and frees Goring. In a turn of events, Goring kills Trimagesi to survive, eating his flesh for sustenance and starting to see haunting visions of him. Goring wakes on level 33 next to a new cellmate, Imagiri, and her dog. Imagiri, who was the official who admitted Goring to the prison, volunteered to enter the pit herself after discovering she had terminal cancer. She tries to convince the prisoners below them to ration food, but they refuse. One day, Miharu arrives injured, and Goring and Imagiri help her recover. But tensions rise when Miharu kills Imagiri's dog. Imagiri tells Goring that Miharu didn't actually have a child in the pit and came alone. The next morning, Goring finds Imagiri has hanged herself. Left alone, he eats her flesh to survive, still haunted by hallucinations of his previous cellmates. On level 6, Goring meets Bahara, a new cellmate trying to escape by climbing up with a rope. But prisoners on the level above mock him and nearly make him fall. Realizing escape might be impossible, Goring convinces Bahara to ride the platform down with him, handing out food fairly and rationing it for each level. They decide to make it a mission to help others. They start their descent, forcing prisoners on higher levels to skip food for a day so there's enough for everyone. Along the way, they're advised by another prisoner, Senior Brambang, to send a message to the administration by keeping one dessert, a panna cotta, untouched. As they travel downward, they encounter resistance and violence, fighting off anyone who tries to hoard food. Tragically, they find Miharu again. This time, she's attacked and killed by other prisoners, leaving Bahara and Goring injured. They eventually arrive at level 333 and find a shocking sight, a little girl, who turns out to be Miharu's daughter. They give her the panna cotta for food, realizing she could be a message to the administration. Goring and the injured Bahara stay behind as the platform continues down, leaving them in darkness. Goring then dreams of Bahara saying, "The girl is the message." He wakes to find Bahara has died from his injuries. Goring and the child descend to the very bottom of the pit. In one final vision, Goring sees Trimagesi, who tells him his journey is complete and the message doesn't need a carrier. Goring steps off the platform, watching as the girl rises alone, bringing a silent message of hope or rebellion to those at the top. The platform leaves us with an eerie, open ending that explores human nature, social class, and survival, asking viewers to consider what they would do in Goring's place. Subscribe for more such mind-bending breakdown.